Sup, I want to talk today about one of the weirdest videos I think I've seen come from a big PokeTuber. It's just straight up weird coming from them. I mean, if you've seen the thumbnail, you know what I'm talking about, right? So, to start off, Pokemon Go cards, they're releasing here soon, right? And the Japanese side of the house, they're coming out June 17th. And then the English counterpart's going to be July 1st. I'm pretty sure. I'll double check that. But they're coming out relatively soon. You'll be able to get some Japanese cards. You'll be able to get some English cards, compare, contrast, get some Ditto cards, enjoy the cool Mewtwo's. There's been some leaks. There's been some releases. There's speculation about all this stuff and all this. But I think the first thing that happened, the very first time I think I saw someone talk about this, was Big Papa Leonhart. Big Leon over here dropping a video featuring Pokemon Go cards. Now look, before I get cracking too far, this is not a hate video against Leonhart, by the way, so keep that in mind. And secondly, I'm not mad at Leonhart for buying what he did or doing what he did in this video. As a content creator, I understand. He got the views, he got the clicks, and all that good stuff. The only thing I don't really like is how he clickbaited the hell out of this video. Like, he clickbait the shit out of this video. And I'll get into that here in a little bit. But Leonhart essentially got reached out to by a subscriber for a Pokemon Go card promo that was in a RCSV box. It was put in there. Fucking the Hamburglar just slid it in there. It was like, whoops, accidentally. And apparently this came from the Pokemon Center. Apparently. We'll get into that here in a little bit. But it's so weird. I haven't seen anybody talk about it. I wanted to wait a few days because, like, oh, surely to God, someone's going to talk about this, right? Because it's just so strange. It's weird coming from a big YouTuber. No one's doing it. I guess I'll step into the pool of weird. I'll do it. So, without further ado, let's check out Leonhart's newest fucking Pokemon Go video. I can't. It's so weird.
But without further ado, now, this box is, or contains, another box.
All right, tracking so far some box-on-box action, a very good way to start a video. Leonhart obviously knows his audience and me very, very well.
Is there a box in that box, and then there's a tiny box inside that box, and then you're using a microscope and tweezers, and you open up a tiny box, it's just boxes inside of boxes, and there's another box.
No.
That was not sent to me from Pokemon, just so people know. What actually happened was a subscriber of mine contacted me out of the blue the other day saying that they had ordered 2 Arceus figure collection boxes from PokemonCenter.com. Now, of course, I opened up one of those several weeks ago on the channel. It's an amazing box. It comes with Cosmic Eclipse packs. But what it also is supposed to come with is a beautiful Black Star promo Arceus card. Well, one of their boxes did. The other box, it has a Pokemon Go card on the inside.
I mean, where do I begin with this crazy scenario, right? Apparently, Leonhart gets contacted by a subscriber, right? And they say, hey, you know, those RCSV boxes, one of my RCSV boxes, I got 2 from the Pokemon Center. One of them's normal. One of them actually has a Pokemon Go card in it. And I guess Leonhart sees that, and he's like, whoa, that intrigues me. I'm very interested. It's kind of hard to get a hold of Leonhart. Whenever my personal experience with I was trying to make videos about his pop-up shop, I actually tried to reach out to him and his team regarding, you know, the actual prices and stuff, the actual ticket prices, because they sold out so quick. It was hard to get accurate information from that stuff. They never reached out to me. They just left me on red, said bye bitch, swipe left. They didn't want to talk to me no more, and I get it. I completely understand. Whatever. I'm not really that well liked in the upper echelons of Pokemon, obviously, but cool, whatever. It's just, I find this really weird that all I had to do to get a hold of Leonhart was claim I had a fucking card that I didn't have, and he probably would have got with me. So next time I need to reach out, I'm just going to put a comment going like, hey, you know the fucking, you know, Cleaver boxes? I got one with a Sprigatito promo in there, right? And I got some Scarlet and Violet cards there, bro. Hit me back. Hit me back, Leonhart. But this whole thing is weird. Like, a random subscriber just has this stuff, sends it to him, no name, no store, no nothing. It's a crazy scenario just to describe, not in a video, but we're actually getting to watch it unfold in front of us, and I just don't know how this gets glossed over so much.
Months before the official release, so they contacted me and I'm like, yeah, I want to showcase and open this box for y'all. So that is what I did. I paid them for the box well more than what the box is worth, but I think this is going to be a lot of fun.
Another beautiful piece of information right here. So the subscriber reaches out to Leonhart and says, hey, I will sell you this box for said amount of money. Leonhart buys it. He says he pays way more than the box is worth, which implies that the actual seller makes a good chunk of money off of this, right? Off of retail or whatever, right? Leonhart, I understand why he buys it. He buys it for the subs, the views, and his actual subscribers to get some content. I get it. I'm not mad, and I completely get where he's coming from where he does that, but this establishes 2 things immediately. Number 1, this is not the kindness of somebody's heart because the dude made a good bit of money off of Leonhart off this box, and I'm saying that. I get it. It's subscribers. I'm not saying anything bad about Leonhart, but this is not just somebody trying to do a good old solid for Leonhart. Secondly, I just don't really understand why the person wouldn't keep the box or anything like that, because if Leonhart didn't reach out, I wonder if PokeRev would have this box up, or, you know, Real Breaking Nate, somebody. Maybe they just reached out to Leonhart first. I'm not too sure. But in the midst of flex culture where everybody who has something air, because this is a crazy air box, this is like a fucking unreleased Pokemon Go card. And this is kind of insane. There's people who are getting Radiant cards and they're popping off. There's like all kinds of shit, right? It just kind of makes you wonder why somebody wouldn't hold on to this box. And honestly, it's weird. It's a fucking weird scenario when flex culture is definitely a thing, right?
So without further ado, this is from the actual sender. I have not opened the box other than the top. So I'm eager to see if this is real, then this video can continue. If not, then you probably won't see this video. But here we go. I don't see a note or anything, but I do see right here, this is the Arceus box.
Dang, a long-time subscriber reaching out to old Leonhart, and he's not even going to put in a note in there or anything like that. I'm an internet troll. I'm an asshole. And there's people that send me stuff going like, oh, thank you for what you do, Opossum Bud. Thank you for all this stuff and things like that. Not even Leonhart, not even someone who's willing to reach out to him and send him a box for content. They're not even going to put a note in there. They're not even going to say, thank you for what you do, Leonhart, from Mystery Box Seller, from the Hamburglar. Like, nothing? You ain't going to get jack shit? This is why I don't think this person's like actually a Leonhart subscriber or anything like that. Maybe they are. I'm not 100% sure. This reeks of weirdness. This reeks of just fucking weird, danky, musty, dumb stuff.
Now, before we turn the box over, I'm a little nervous right now. Here is what this beautiful box is supposed to come with. The foil promo card featuring Arceus V, the sculpted figure, 4 packs, and a code card for Pokemon TCG Live. So, I hope y'all are ready, because I am right now to reveal this Pokemon Go card. And if this is real. And there it is, it's a Candela card. Oh my goodness. I wonder if there's an Arceus card below this. So I clearly saw pictures, but I frankly didn't really believe it.
All right, so I'm going to get my one little piece of Leonhart criticism out of the way, as well as like a little weird detail. So Leonhart keeps like playing this up as like, oh, I hope this card's real. I hope this is real and things like that. But he already paid an exorbitant amount of money and things like that just from a random subscriber. He says he hasn't seen it, but then like later he says he saw pictures. The clickbaity title of how he's talking about Pokemon Go cards. Pokemon Center accidentally put Pokemon Go cards in this stuff when there's only one.
Pokemon accidentally put new Pokemon Go cards into this box. Today, we're opening up the box and revealing the cards inside.
He very clearly explains to you in the beginning how this stuff is. Like whenever he's opening the box, he's like, the Arceus V promo is not there, but now it's a Pokemon Go promo. He knows what's going on. He's seen the box. I'm not saying he's doing anything foul or anything. It's just kind of the clickbaity nature of this stuff, because he obviously talked to the guy. He obviously knows what's going on with this box, and it's probably YouTuber like clickbaity, like, whoa, gotta make the video interesting, but it's just weird how it's being played up. It's almost like it's another weird little detail in this thing.
Just so we can see right here, I mean, we'll open this up. I'm not keeping this sealed. Do we see any sort of like that would show that this box is resealed in any way? Not that if that card's real or not, we'll find out, but no, this looks like just a regular box. Goodbye value of keeping this box sealed. But in any case, let's see this Pokemon Go card.
Not really any way to tell if this box has been resealed or not. I do think the other side, not the side that he opened, but that side he was looking at first, it does look a little bit looser. I can't really say for sure, though. I don't know. I didn't look at the box. This whole scenario is weird, though, and I wanted to wait just a little bit to see if anybody else is going to come out of the woodworks with any stuff, because as people know, that Radiant Blastoise did pop up, and it was something that was apparently pulled from an Astral Radiance pack, right? Yeah, I'm sure. And I mean, that has happened before. People have pulled cards from stuff like that. It has happened. It's just, it's not super common, and it always happens to very specific people. It's not really usually in the wild. It's usually people who own card stores, like that Radiant Blastoise was pulled by someone who actually is associated with Troll and Toad. I think it's the Verbank card game shop or whatever. People who, in theory, could have access to cards a little bit early, so I'm always hesitant to trust anything they say. I mean, we have seen things before where that fucking hyper rare Charizard was, being leaked early. And it's super hard to take people seriously with these leaks, especially when it comes from, like, very specific, isolated incidents, right? It's not widespread. And I wanted to see if other boxes would pop up with this stuff, too, before I actually talked about it. But as of now, I haven't seen anything. No one else has been saying they've seen cards, so I don't know. I guess we'll see, right?
To see if there's 2 cards in here, I need to be very, very careful with this. Whoa! Why is this in like terrible condition? Hold on. Can that fall up? There we go. Oh my gosh. Like, look at the back of this card. You see it's up completely scratched. But like, this is it. This is a real card. Well, goodbye grading this card. Not that I was, but seriously. There's complete marks and scratches all over this card.
So the running theory with this, usually in the comment sections, on why this card looks like complete ass, why I just literally got the shit beat out of it, is because it actually crossed over different lanes of being cut in the actual production and stuff like that. The machines messed it up, and it somehow ended up in an RC's box instead of the box it's supposed to end up in, which is going to be a Pokemon Go product. My running theory, however, though, is this actually looks like a card that failed quality assurance, like it got stuck inside the machine, or it just got messed up by the machine or something like that. It's one of those ones that's supposed to get thrown out because it doesn't meet Pokemon standards, right? When these cards get thrown out, they're supposed to be destroyed. But as we've seen previously, sometimes cards from the factory just kind of, you know, get out there somehow. People end up selling, you know, hyper rare Charizards or things like that. I can't prove any of this stuff. This is all alleged. Don't take me to fucking court. I'm just, you know, speculating here. Leonhart did ask for my opinion. He did ask what I think about this stuff, so I'm just giving my opinion right here.
I would love your theories as well of what exactly...
He's in, boys! He did it! He said it!
And possibly we have somebody who actually has a card that failed quality assurance, and somebody maybe, I don't know, slid it into that little RC's V box and sold to Leonhart. Maybe that kind of would explain why they don't want to be associated really with the box or with Leonhart, or, you know, be tracked in any way. Because remember, like, Leonhart's a pretty good avenue for stuff. Remember Pokemon Polar when he actually found that base set 2-pack underneath the Target shelf? Hey, he did shit with Leonhart. That shit actually helped him out a good little bit, and he's a well-known Pokemon page now because of that. Don't you think somebody selling this to Leonhart would kind of at least want, like, hey, shout out my page, or hey, shout out my store, or something like that? It's just really, really weird. It's a strange scenario. Once again, nothing I'm saying has any, like, major proof to it or anything like that. I'm just kind of going based off of what we're saying. I'm kind of speculating, giving Leonhart my opinion like he wanted. It's just, it's funny. We've seen stuff like this happen before, and it's definitely, if it was any other person, any other YouTuber, I don't know. I feel like people might think a little bit differently about it.
Wow. A Candela Pokemon Go card. Okay, we're not done here, folks. That looks like that is the only Pokemon Go card on the inside, but I got something for y'all, and that is an Astral Radiance booster box that'll be opening up.
And there you go. He puts the card to the side. That's the only one that's in there, that beautiful Candela card. And then the video continues like normal. He's just opening an Astral Radiance box. All the pulls that are ultra rare and above are going to go to his subscribers. Very noble cause. Cool. Not a hate video to Leonhart or anything like that. I just think this whole scenario is weird. If you put this scenario with anybody else and any other YouTuber, with any other seller, I just feel like it would kind of play out a little bit differently. People would look at it a little weird. And yes, this stuff does happen. I'm not saying that it's a fake box or anything like that. Just a lot of the circumstances are very weird, and that's a possibility that could exist, right? We've seen a lot of things, and I mean, there are some really good reseal jobs. Anybody who's opened any Champions Path boxes and actually opened that stuff from Amazon and got nothing, figured out it was resealed after they opened the shit, I mean, hey, some people do some really good jobs, that stuff. It's unfortunate, but people get crafty when they want to make money. And this person who sold to Leonhart obviously made some money off this stuff. That's just all I got. Just a really weird scenario. Once again, do what you want with this video. It's not really pushing or anything like that. I wanted to talk about it. It was weighing on my mind. I was sitting in the shower just fucking going like, God damn, this whole thing's weird. The Illuminati or some... It was just weighing on my head. More Alex Jones conspiracy shit. So let me know. No hate. It's just a goofy scenario. Just the clickbaity thing is the only thing I really had an issue with. And honestly, all YouTubers do it. So whatever. That's all I got. Later, virgins.